Let's get the vibe right. Oh, uh-oh. Oh my God, my glutes hurt. Oh my gosh. Nonetheless, let's get straight into it. Happy to have you guys here. Help me get closer and closer to my goal of 1K subscribers. The ultimate goal is 10K, of course. But just happy to have you guys here and attendance and present. I'm looking at the weather today, looking at the climate, looking at a lot of things that have just come across my table today, and I don't want to assume the worst. I want to always assume the best. So, with that being said, let's take the time to manifest something good today. The time is now 5:55 a.m. 5:55, time for change. Let's manifest that we have change and stability in our life. Let's pray that the change that we have in our life is maximized stability. Deep breath in, release through the spine, hands on knees, posture aligned. Okay. All right. So this rising, I woke up, and this is funny because yesterday was an interesting day. I spent the day assisting a friend, and after assisting that friend all day, I asked for a favor in return, and I was met with a brick wall, quite literally a brick wall. What's up, love? I was met with a brick wall. So after I assisted my friend all day yesterday, I was like, okay, let's see if they could return that same kind of energy back to me. And in the evolving into a star set, I believe this is day 241. The mirror is what we're going to focus on in the okay, so you're a star seed now. What? And we're going to talk about the mirror. So, in the space of evolving into a star seed, you then realize that, or now that you are a star seed after the evolution process, you realize that you are, in fact, a star seed and that the universe is, excuse me, a mirror. Things that mirror you are going to show you how much like you that they are. Be a part of your collective, be a part of your tribe, be a part of your energy, be a part of an extension of you. Things that do not mirror your energy back to you will show you why you need to cut it off. So with me understanding that and understanding that this person was a delayed mirror of myself, I tried to give it as much grace as possible, you know. Not saying that I'm perfect, of course, because this person is skilled in a lot more than I am skilled in as well. But in the space of the mirror, like not feeling like I was being reciprocated what I was putting out, meaning after driving them around all day, doing them a solid, getting them to where they had to go, and exchanging things. I was like, I asked for a simple request, and this might be a bit much, but I figured it was an appropriate request. I said, you should help me fold my clothes. Something very small, trivial, even like so, you know, simple. And I was met with, okay, I'll do it. But I didn't already have my clothes, but I had already explained. I told them exactly what I was doing. I said, I'm about to drop off my son at home because he lives with my mother until my place. Oh, my place is coming very soon. Can't wait. So he lives with my mother until my place is all the way put together. So I said, I'm dropping off my son After I drop him off, I'm gonna go get my clothes from the laundromat, and then I'm gonna come get you. And he repeated it all back to me. Once I had called back again, or I think they called me. Yeah, he called me. He's like, yeah, so, woo, 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 woo. And I was like, oh, yeah. And it's like, I think he knew because I was like right by his house. Because from what I understand, men can see you. They be watching from the sky, for real, for real. Especially when they locked in on stuff. Long stories. We'll get into that stuff a little bit later down the journey, towards the end of the year. But yeah, he knew I was in his neighborhood, so he calls, and I'm like, yeah, I'm about to go get my laundry, and I'm about to come get you. So do you want me to just pick you up so I can take you with me to go do my laundry? Oh, I thought you already had the laundry in your car. No, the F word, you didn't, because I told you specifically, hold on, guys. Yes, I told you specifically that I was going to come get you after I picked up the clothes, and you repeated it back to me. But I had to then realize at that point that this person was a narcissist, because every time I tried to calmly discuss or explain what I was going through or what I was experiencing, or calmly just give instructions for the next step, this person just wanted to argue, but then kept trying to flip it on me. You just want to find a reason to argue with me. Every time I would finally get upset with them not understanding or attempting to act like they didn't understand me, I had to realize that this person literally feeds off the fact that I like to argue. Well, the fact that they like to argue. I had to realize that. I had to stop living in my delusion, saying, oh, he probably didn't hear what I said. Oh, he probably misheard me. Oh, he probably, when you repeat back to me everything that I told you I was going to do, it's called trauma. No, no, well, he's gone through trauma, yes. But at the point where you've now repeated back to me everything that I said, and then you choose to act like you didn't hear what I said. So when I say, I'm coming to get you, you want me to just come get you and then go get the clothes instead of doing it the other way, which you repeated back to me the first time? At the point where you choose to not hear me and repeat back to me something else, saying, oh, I thought you already had the clothes with you already. I don't really feel like leaving the house right now. But then you stay on the phone with me until I finish folding the clothes, and then say, come get me. Let's go get some dinner, etc., etc. I looked, I was like, yeah, I'm about to get off the phone. I'm like, oh, okay, bye. Like, good night. What you thought was like, oh no, please, I'll buy you your Popeyes and come be with you. And so when evolving into a star seed and you get to the stage where you've already become, you know you're a star seed, you know what you are, you know who you are, and you're accepting that, you're accepting of that title, what it means to embody being a star seed, and you're taking it to the next level as to like now attempt to influence other people's healing journey into becoming and knowing that they are stars. At the point where you get to the mirror and you realize like you did A, B, and C, X, Y, Z for a person, and you took note of everything that happened that day, even the part where they grabbed my food and threw it out the window because they thought that I called them the B word when I was saying about somebody who they were downplaying, but he based on his intelligence, he knew that I wasn't saying that. It's like you threw the food that I bought for me out of my hand. You asked me for a bite of my sandwich. I go look at the bag. You didn't even touch your food. You saving your food for later. So you wanted a bite out of my food, and you wanted to save yours. So you always want to take a bite out of what I got, but then always save yours. And at the point where you get to the mirroring level of the journey, you realize I can only date somebody that's my mirror. That if I went to bat for them and I went and I bought them food, that they would at the end of the day, instead of asking me to buy them dinner, they'd be like, all right, so you bought me food earlier today. You want me to get you like something for you? I know you said you about to go drop your son off. You want me to go pay for you and your son's food? I just cash up you the money. Like just get whatever before you pull up to me so we can fold your clothes. Get whatever and then just let me know the price, and I'm gonna just cash up that to you when you get to me. All right, I got you. That's it. That's the energy I need in this season. No, no, no. That's the No. That's the energy I need in this season because I'm spiritually aware enough to know that if I'm dating a person, they should be able to say that. If I okay, let's go through the day. If I took you to court, and this is like I'm not telling no names, so it's like took you to court, drove you there, bought you breakfast / lunch, sat with you, took time out of my day because I was supposed to have did my laundry early in the day so I could enjoy my off day. Sat with you all day, drove you around the city while you waited for your friend to drop off your money. After that, you didn't get your money. I bought you your treat. So I only gas money, court, lunch, tree, more gas money, right? You get dropped off like a pretty princess and you get to go in the house. Oh, boo boo, here you go. Enjoy your day. I feel like I'm the boyfriend at this point. So then after that, I have to go be a mom. So I still go do my laundry. I now have to pay for my own laundry and everything. After I already done spent money on you, getting your lunch and your tree. Now I gotta go do my laundry. And all I ask for you to do is help me fold it after I drop off my son, because I still gotta go take my son all the way from my side of town all the way back to his side of town. 20-minute drive, because heavy man, I also went there in the middle of the day to get the rest of my laundry detergent because it was at my mother's house. So I left it there by accident. So I'm taking a lot of trips up and down the road, a lot of gas money. I drop off my son. He gets his food. There ends up being food in the house. And I come back and I'm about ready to pick you up just to ask you to assist me to fold some laundry. Oh, we've been talking for 8 months now, but I've known them for over 2 years. Actually, it's going on 3 years. I've been knowing them. I've been knowing them since before they were fathers, since before their child was born, and their child just turned 2 back in June. And now we've been talking for 8 months since February. Okay, let's say 7 months then, since it was February instead of January. But anywho, I just called to pick you up to fold my clothes with me and kick it with me. And the best you give me is I fold up all my clothes. You stay on the phone while I fold up my clothes. Not at the laundromat, because I was going to do it at the laundromat. But I fold up my clothes in my car. You see, because he be watching, he can see. Right? You know, seers can see. You know my clothes are done being folded up. Now, you want me to pull up to you and buy you dinner and perform acts of satisfaction that I wouldn't mind performing anyways, because I'm just that kind of person anyway. At the end of the day, nice little energy exchange, stress relief is always great. The libido keeps you young, keeps you looking refreshed and revived. I had no problem. It was just the principality of the fact that you didn't want to help me fold my clothes. You waited till after I folded my clothes. So I literally was being a husband all day. I literally stated earlier today, I said, I'm ready to be a girlfriend. I'm tired of being a boyfriend. Now, I'm not going to give you, because y'all do know men carry a lot of energetic load, meaning they drive the boat. They got to check the directions. They got to keep a safe space around the situation. Yada, yada, bing, bang, boom. They got to do their spiritual work. They got to provide the covering. But at a point where your covering costs me energy, more insurance than the average, So at the point where I know I am a star seed, I've evolved into star seed level. And I got my forehead throwing up your gang sign. Oh, blessed be the blessings to you and her. More life, more longevity, more relationship, more love. But at that point now, Big Mama's got to take a back seat and be like, you know what? Oh, I know. I mean, my son's 13 years old. I know that relationships are not easy. His father's been in and out of prison, things like that. Not to put his business out there, but I know how it is to hold down a relationship that's not easy. I know how to be a strong, 10 toes down kind of gal. And this is my thing. If I've been holding down men in prison or jail for years and never felt the amount of emotional baggage that I feel with this particular relationship, even at one time spoke to someone who was a little internet famous. Oh, no, well, not little, like they are famous within their own realm of popularity and their class and what they do. In that genre, in that realm, and what they do in their lane, they are definitely one of the top tier leaders, right? Even when talking to that person and them saying, like, being on a public platform, well, if you dating me, you can't be ashamed of dating me. And then, but I didn't realize that we was outside because I wasn't outside. I was kind of just like still inside. But like feeling all of the pressure and being able to hold that space and hold that and still not feeling as energetically trampled upon as I do now. I know that there's something else that's underlying in this relationship that is unspoken. Where it's not a relationship. It's like a partnership. It's a sacrificial agreement. It's a soul contract essentially. But I get it because, like, don't get me wrong. I know that it's a tough time to grow through this, right? Like, I know that this is a growth series. So, okay. What I'm saying is this: this is a soul contract that I might have to complete, right? But I feel like, based on where he got in his journey, based on what he knows, I did my part so far. I did exactly what I was supposed to do, which was show up and be supportive, because I knew where this was all going. Again, I had dreams about the future years in advance, so I already knew where this was going before he even started to try to play on my head or whatever else. I already knew where everything was going. So it's like, I think my contract is up now. Now I could stay around for more healing and stuff, but it's like I'm about to get my own place now. I'm about to be out the way. If you can't even give me a moment of like reciprocity by simply just pulling up and folding my clothes, even though you don't feel like it, after I really catered to you an entire day. I know how he's thinking, because he's thinking, well, the day before that, I needed you to pull up for my content and you just like abandoned me. I'm like, no, I had to re-regulate my emotions because I was feeling some kind of way. I didn't know what to think. I'm like, I just was in my mom's energy and it felt like you just like attacked me and you tore down my spirit. I was feeling really like empowered and strong. I was feeling good. My car was running smooth. And then you came around and then like I felt like I got beat upside the head by a million people in the damn parking lot. And I feel like you orchestrated that shit. So I just like stepped off and went to go meditate and get myself together. And then I called you back and I realized you put me on a block list. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, the day before that, you put me on. But sometimes we just need time away from each other to really get our brains sorted. Like, we need time away. Like, we be taking time away from each other, but he still be right there. Like, he's right there. Like, I see, like, he's right there, looking right at me while I'm talking about all this shit. And it's just like, so I know how he's thinking, but it's like, I don't want to put nobody on the hot seat or nothing like this, but I'm like, this is why you had to go to court. Like, if you can't understand what you're doing with me is the reason why you're in court, then you're not going to learn the lesson. So for me, with this episode being about the mirrors, like once you realize you would mirror a certain kind of energy to somebody and they wouldn't even do it for you, it's like you kind of start wanting to step back. And in that same breath, it's like, I guess, yeah, well, I blocked him first and I gave him the short end of the stick when he needed me for content that one day and the other day. But I'm like, I be falling asleep. Like, bruh, I don't think you realize, like, even when you start really quantum leaping and stuff like that, and you start understanding energy, like, and you just now starting off doing it, like, shit is tiring. It's draining, especially when you have so many different people. Like, it's so many different dimensions that call my name. The dimension of my family, the dimension of my work life, the dimension of my son and his individuality from my family, the dimension of his father and what he's going through, and then the dimension of this relationship, and then the dimension of me being an entrepreneur slash public speaker on YouTube. It's like I'm in between so many dimensions, so that traveling in between all these different realms, because they all require a different frequency, a different version of me, it can be draining. And it's like, if you don't get that, then it's like when if I accidentally fall asleep and you got something important to do and you calling, but but you already know, y'all, like, what you be around be draining on purpose. It's like, where's the compassion? So it's like you get to this point where it's like you realize it's a mirror, right? And you look in the mirror and you be like, you looking at your reflection, you be like, you looking at each cheek and you like, damn, well, that side not perfect, it got a little bit of bump on it. Well, that side not perfect, that side got a little bit of crunchy crunch on it. And then I start even looking at, like, my body, because I know that when I'm highly connected to this individual, if they was really my partner, my ace boon coon, my one, my all in being, I'd be looking at my ankles right now, they'd be so slim and trim and so tight. And it's not giving that right now, it's giving swollen ankles. It's giving, okay, I'm gonna just drop you off with your mom and then for the day. And it's like, you're showing me with your actions how now that you got what you got from the court and they told you what they told you, it's like, now I'm about to really just start using the shit out of people. And then to tell me, like, yeah, you the one, you can't go now, you my forever girlfriend. Basically, you saying you gonna use people, but you gonna make sure that I'm like the main source. And no, don't call me your forever girlfriend and then drop me off with my family literally this morning. And I think it's because once I looked on my phone, I saw a friend from the past. A flash from the past. Probably was like, oh, I see you got your new drip on. Okay, what's up? What's up with you? What's up with you? And I'm looking like, damn. Not like relationship wise, but like, this person's doing what I want to do, doing music, spiritual music, selling herbs to the community, could put products on a platform, could grow, could build, could have the connections, vegan, literally the realm that I literally have stayed solid in, even though I wasn't in his face, Oh, he did this to you. He the one that did I am a herpes positive woman and I take my herbs every morning regardless. So it's kind of like alignment more so than anything. So I'm like, oh, what's got you popping up on my timeline this morning? Like, hi, howdy doody. I think because, like I said, people be in your energy. And my phone had died last night. Usually my phone be on at like 2 o'clock in the morning, so he'd always call at 2. Like when I wake up at 2, he'd be like, oh, you good? You good? You good? I hear my car clicking now. So my phone died at 2 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't even answer the phone. I had to charge my phone up in the middle of the night. So he probably thinking all kinds of shit. Like, oh, she wanted to be with me and she didn't answer my phone at 2. She probably was with some nigga. Like, I'm not like you. I don't do shit like that. I literally be outside in my car, chilling. But needless to say, when you get to that level of mirror talk, and I know I'm getting kind of personal with y'all, like y'all my homies, but like, hey, if you hear, you hear. But like, once you get to that point where it's like you notice a mirror and you notice somebody's either mirroring back your expressions or you giving them the opportunity to mirror back your expression and they're not doing that, you have to start holding people accountable for their lack of support. And maybe he feels like he's doing the same with me. Like, okay, well, since you didn't support me today when I needed to do content, and now that I'm single and I'm free, now you want to be all on my line. It's like, no, I kind of just, you was tied up in a lot of stuff that I was literally helping support you through, trying to help you go back to it to get your stuff together because that's what you said you wanted. But then you start treating it like you really didn't want it. Like you would say things to that side that you like. If I want to be in this situation, I'm not gonna say A, B, and C, X, Y, Z. And you would say A, B, C, X, Y, Z, and Z, and Z, and Zeta, and then so it's like, okay, once you broke down what you claimed you wanted, and I helped you, you know, have some kind of stability while you did that, because that was the rock you was leaning on. Now it's time for you to find something else to lean on. And then I get this back in return. It's like, oh, so no, you my forever girl. No, no, no. Not what you acting like that. No, no, no. So, and this is not about the person, because everything that I say is never about the person. It's always about the situation. Because it's like I look at the people, not as the people, but like as the lesson. Like that's just masculine energy. I'm just feminine energy. So feminine energy right now is supposed to be learning that if you pour into something and it does not pour back into you, meaning when you need it to, maybe it's not always how you want it exactly, but when you need to pour back into you, it's giving you like a, nah, I'm good. I'm going to keep my finances for myself. I'm going to keep my energy for myself. I'm going to keep my aura over here. I'm not going to give you or grant you protection. I'm watching you, but I'm not going to really be taking that hit for you. You could take that hit on the chin. It's letting feminine energy know that when that happens, that's like, I tell him this stuff. He's like, you always talking that spiritual shit. Shut up. Don't nobody want to hear that spiritual shit. It's not a fit. It's not, at this point, it's not even about me. It's about, again, feminine energy, just learning that when you pour into someone and they're not regurgitating what you pour into them, you're doing your, that's like you being the soil and the farmer is barely putting any kind of seed in you and then when he does put the seeds in you, he just leave the seeds there and expect you to just rain on it, expect you to like, not part your own grass so that the seed can come through. You pushing these little mustard seeds of faith out of the ground, and the person just like, hopefully you get it up there. Anyway, I'm about to go over here and go look at my garden I didn't have for like 5 years that I didn't tell nobody about. Mm. Damn, hold up. I know this bitch ain't get out the ground. Ain't got the nerve to have better looking sunflowers than me. Oh hell no, we gotta go fuck her garden up. She got too many plants over there. Nah, she going outweigh the competition. Then they come over there and they destroy your shit. Just talk about him like I just open my energy up to him. I'm so sleepy now. Like look at my face. Oh my god, it's the energy is giving over there. Mm. So with that being said, it's like you pour so much energy and emotions into somebody, and they try to keep on telling you like, no, 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 I'm the one that's pouring into you, and it's like, no, I'm not. Like that's that. Like I can channel energy. Like I can talk like to you, and channel your energy is pretty like you're balanced because you have a relationship. So I'm in your energy, and it feels balanced, right? Now I'm gonna go back to my energy. It feels very headstrong, like it's leaning forward, like it's trying to run away from said situation, like sticking its head in somewhere. That's because I'm also in this position where I'm oiling down my feet. So if I get in his energy, oh, he's sleeping right now. My bad. He's sleep. Yeah, he's sleeping right now. So it's like I can channel your energy. I can jump in someone's spirit and see what they're doing. That's female intuition. Not everybody has that gift to channel. So I'm definitely blessed to be able to know and. Oh, he watching the shit out of me. Hey, yo, that's funny. Now you can literally see when people watching you, like, dude, you sitting right there watching. Like, I can see you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit. Car said, shut up. But like being able to just really read the room at this point is kind of like the lesson with the mirror. Like, okay, so you're starseed, what now? Read the room. If the person's not regurgitating the energy back to you that you're putting out to them, and then when you finally have a crop of flower, they just want to benefit from it and eat from it, but then they don't never let you in their own garden. Dearly departed, we have come together again today. We're going to finally come and tell you to shut that ass up and leave me alone if you don't love me. Because I'm tired of going through this I can't breathe energy. Let me see, let me channel somebody else's energy. Oh, he's asleep too. It's just like, thank you, Carl. I appreciate that. I just, being a woman for the last 30 years, 31 actually. Excuse me. You saying I gotta heal. It's like, I know. That's why God was like, let me give you your place. That's why I got my place. Like, it's coming. It's all coming together. Like, and it's funny because there was a point where this person kept trying to tell me things like, oh, you know, you still stuck in the same place that when I met you, you was homeless when I met you. You still homeless. You ain't got shit going for you. Ain't shit moving. You still stuck in the same spot, like trying to manifest that shit over my life. But then when I tell them a dream, I'm like, well, I had a dream that your mom was like hoping that you die and she wanted your body. So basically, like, she trying to suck all the life out of you and she wants you to be right. Like, so fucked up shit I done seen in my dream in the spirit realm. Cause I be going there and I be seeing what everybody don't be wanting to say. I be hearing the truth. Like his whole mother, like one time I was sleeping at his house, his mother went and told the whole family, like, yeah, this is his new little girlfriend, yeah, yeah, get on her, yeah, watch her, cause she trying, yeah, and that's not the plan. So yeah, this is who she is. And after that, I woke up, I felt like my whole body was hurt, like, oh God, like she literally put a spiritual geotag on me for the whole family to be able to find me. And I'm sitting here telling this man this stuff, and he just sitting here like, don't tell me nothing that's going on in the spirit. I don't want to hear none of that stupid ass spiritual shit. I don't want to hear that shit. I'm like, you need to hear it. It's for your protection. That's why God will send you a whole high priestess for you to know, like, this is what's going on in your life. Watch your back. And then you will sit there and shit in her face and say some shit like that and then be wondering why the fuck your life still ain't moving. Then, oh, your life ain't going nowhere. You're still homeless. You the same place how you was when I met you. Ain't nothing moved for you. I'm like, the whole time went from having a DoorDash job to a Grubhub job to now I'm working at hair cuttery. I made enough money on my check for me to send into the daggone housing place for them to give me a voucher and make sure that I'm only gonna be paying a certain amount of rent and still have money to go ahead and spend on everything else. Meanwhile, it's a freaking housing uh what you call it drought out here and shit. And I'm being blessed like that right now, and you think I'm about to sit here and be like, oh my God. But I'm blessed. I don't know what you talk about. Be blessed. But you have to realize it's a mirror. Sometimes people can't see that you are progressing or they don't want to see that you are because you're surpassing them and they don't like that. So in this stage of the spiritual journey where you realize, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? And someone's not trying to get, hold on. And someone's not trying to give you a just due. At that point, you got to realize like, mm-mm, no, no. I'm sorry, I just channeled somebody's energy from across the street. They're sleepy as shit. Goddamn. Okay, so I hope that helps y'all. Because once you finally realize you are a star seed and you do set the tempo in the room, I'm starting to feel that nasty ass taste in my mouth again. And this is why I fucked up. It's like, I have no problem with this person, but it's like, I'm just reflecting over what goes on. And somebody says, oh, that's you telling your business for trying to get clout. And it's like, no. I'm literally going through a healing journey and I'm sharing my healing journey with the collective. Like, if you as a female woman are going through a point where you're trying to figure out, is this relationship worth staying in, and you pouring out stuff like paying for food, paying for stuff, taking people places, doing all that, and it's not being reciprocated back, it's like, be vigilant. And then say this, say you are holding down your friend, right? Say you are holding down your friend, but they just ain't came up on a check yet, which I would love to believe, but it's like this person came up on a check so many times in my presence, and then instead of spending it on me, they spent it on themselves. I needed a cell phone bill paid, couldn't get them for nothing. Call my mother, she took care of it. What's up, love? I needed to start a new job to make money in order to progress. Needed money for my tools. They had it when they finally got it. They didn't buy my tools. She did. So as much as my mother may have been a part of my demise in my first housing situation, it's because it probably was attached to something that I was supposed to be grown past, which was maybe my son's dad's relationship. Because I never wanted him to come into the apartment, but my son invited him in. So he became a part of the apartment. So me moving out of there was kind of like me letting go of that relationship. All right. So maybe her trying to tear that apart wasn't a bad thing because she's trying to help me get up out of that. Right? As a mother, sometimes we have to express a certain kind of level of love that, our children may look at us like we're the devil, even, but it's us trying to help them from themselves. So there may be many people trying to bite off your energy. People may be testing your intelligence and stuff. It's like, okay, well, I got to see if you really know your stuff. Like, you out here trying to be my girl, but do you even know how to be in my world? But all of that stuff is like, dude, if you really want me in your world, you're going to teach me. Simple as that. Like, if you really want me by you, you're going to teach me. And if I'm there with you, you're going to help keep it secure. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, energetically, if we at this level, you're going to help me stay there. You're going to teach me how to be there with you. If you really want me there with you, you know what I'm saying? So, again, it still goes back to mirror. So, even if you are more energetically protecting and you feel like I'm supposed to be helping you, like, because you're better off in the spirit realm than I am in the 3D realm, and I'm not there at the spiritual realm yet. All the way there yet, because I still got kids. Because, like, he was released from his duties as a parent, you know? So he can be more in his spiritual bag. But it's funny because it's like you want to judge me for being spiritual, but I'm looking right at you be spiritual. When it's convenient for you to be spiritual, you know? So again, for the females, if you're in a relationship, situationship, fuckship, partnership, buddyship with a person and you're giving it up like that and you feel like you're being breadcrumbed, walk away before it's too late. before you get too soul bonded, too soul connected, and you feel like I can't go anywhere. I love this man too much. We got so much time spent together. He is my forever. Oh my god! Like before you get to that point, just start really checking. Like start checking. Like start looking at look at the size of the shoe and see is it big enough. See if it's too big. See if it's too small. See if it's too narrow. See if it's too wide. Just test out the shoes for you and see, when it comes to your life, how is this relationship adding to your life? Is this relationship adding to your life? You know what I'm saying? Is this relationship really adding to your life? And it's like, again, it's no problem with growing into a relationship and realizing, hey, you might be more advanced at this, this, and this. But it's like, if you're not helping me get to that level and you just keep on trying to throw me under the bus, baby. Uh-uh. It's like the 4 days I go to work, you disappear. But want some food at the end of the day. And it's like, when I live in my own place, what is this about to give? Like, he's like, well, when you move, I could contribute to your rent. And I'm like, I hear you, but what you show me right now is not showing. It's like, well, maybe this is, and this is why, this is, okay. And this is why I can't stand breadcrumbing and gaslighting, right? Because, or future faking, as they call it. Yeah, come on, man. I'm gonna help you with your rent. Woo, 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 woo. And you sit here like, nigga, you won't even buy your own self Popeyes or Chick-fil-A. What you mean you gonna help me on the rent? Whole time, it could be this, and this is why it's tricky with these relationships, and this is why a girl said it. Parisa Merced, I think her name is. She said it yesterday on her YouTube. Don't come on here looking for life advice for your relationship, right? Because you could be with a person who's like this, right? But they really are saving up money so that when you do get in a position, they can actually be the person to help you pay rent. When it comes to really your life, like, fuck this little shit. Like, you got the little extra money to buy the food, cool, whatever. Like, I'm just saving up money. I'm basically, and this is how some men do this. Men who really got money, I've noticed this about men with money who've been played a lot before in the past. They will test you and see how loyal you will be to their bullshit. Drag your ass through the fucking neck of the woods mud. So that when you do get on, they be like, I always knew you loved me. You put up with all my shit. Alright, I ain't gonna hold you. I was fucking with you the whole time. I had money the whole time. I just wanted to see if you was gonna fuck with me. But yeah, I'm about to pay like your whole rent. So all your money you can save it. What? You just want to pop that motherfucker in there. You fucking bitch. Why would you play with me? Like, you see, I'm not even falling asleep right now no more, right? You see how magically all that sleepy shit just went away? Because they be playing in your face. And that's what I can't stand about these relationships. But that's why I'm here to give you the truth. So don't use me as a guide and say everything that I'm saying is law or the Bible. Because my experience might not be what your experience is. My experience could be a domestic abusive relationship that's really horrible for you and you should never stay in it. But then there could be a relationship where it's just a dude trying to test you and see if you're really down for him. And at the end of the relationship, you'll end up with, I don't know, your bills paid completely. Carry on. Or don't. I'm in my 30s. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, but I'm in my early 30s. I'm about to be 32 this year. So you just start telling people carry on and you just live in your bliss. You like, whoever stays around and begins to mirror back your energy, you let that happen. Like I said, I'm about to finally be in my own place again. When I get there, I'm going to see who's going to put themselves on the chopping block for me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm testing it right now. I'm testing the spirit right now. And just like they probably tested my spirit. And then old things from the past coming back all of a sudden, like, okay, I made mistakes, la 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 la. It's like, don't come messing up the little relationship that I got, my little friend that I got. If you're not gonna come and be big friend, big time, like, okay, what you need, I got you. Cause like, yeah, I see what you done went through. I see what kind of person you are. Yeah, yeah. It's time for you to get what you deserve. If you're not about to give me that, back off, back away, please back away from the vehicle 10 feet, cause I'm already ready to blow up anyway. So you try to run off on a plug. Like, I'm running it up right now. You can't catch up with me. You never, and then even saying stuff like, yeah, you could never catch up with me. It's like, ain't nobody trying to catch up with you. If I gotta catch up with you, then you ain't fucking with me. And that's what they be forgetting. Cause you know, if it was when it that I could, you stood side by side with me, and you know that I could. It's just like, if you get to that point where it's like you're not doing that, it's like. So for me, I'm gonna just say this, because I'm just in that energy. I feel sleepy. I feel drained. I'm not gonna hold you. It's like my crown chakra, my third eye right here. Just feel like, ugh. As they say, they be running it up. We be running that shit up, going a whole different direction. I'm like, okay. Well, let me go ahead and run it up too. But doing that, it's like, you know. So my advice to y'all: go to the gym and work out. That's what I've been doing. Past 3 days, I've been at the gym. Get my glow on. You see the glow coming out. I went and got some tea tree oil. My skin's already clearing up. Like, literally, this dark mark that I had on my face, I had a little cyst right there. I had some. Let's get closer. It's had a little nasty blackhead in it yesterday. It came out. And I mean, having one or two blemishes on your face is not bad. Nothing serious. Hold on. I'm gonna show you the product that I stepped back into using. Oh my goodness, that hurt so bad. That woke me up. That woke me up. That woke me up. Ouch, that hurt. Tea tree oil. I've been using this since before COVID. This is what used to have my skin on. I'm talking about clear. And then I will also use the clay mask, the bentonite clay mask. They say you can use it with water, but I will always put apple cider vinegar in it. I was very stringent about my face because I use oil to moisturize and to as my last step when I would wash my face. So I would always use the bentonite clay because it's helping take all that oil back out the skin. But the oil is antiseptic, so it was good oil to have in my skin, and it kept me moisturized throughout the day, but also antimicrobial, so kept the bacteria out and at bay. And I literally used it last night, and like I had so much, like it was so many bumps, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 was right there. They're gone. So it's like I'm getting back to my older self or my original self, and I'm liking that. So Anybody that falls off at this point is whatever. And I feel like as a divine feminine, because a lot of divine feminines were karmic at one point. I hate the ones that try to say, I was always divine. I never was karmic. I could never be named the karmic in anyone's story. I'm Miss Perfect Patty. Bitch, stop. Everybody on this planet has been karmic at some point in time in their life. That's why you go through the dark shadow of the night or dark night of the soul, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And you have to look at yourself, the ugliest, darkest parts of yourself, and be like, oh, that's how I show up. Like that's me. That's me. You smell that? That's me. The darker side of you. And then you get to come out of that, emerge as a divine. Now, a lot of people started off karmic and they didn't know it because they had karmic families, but they might have always been the divine one in the karmic family, but they were trained to be karmic. So that's the only like circumstantial, you know, character or rather personality type. But most divine feminines were karmic at some point in time. And when you finally realize that, it's like, oh. So all along, you mean to tell me that she was going to try to take advantage because you thought that was dumb. So I hope that this makes sense for y'all. Don't let somebody force you to think that you're karmic. Don't let somebody force you to think that you're not divine. Don't let somebody try to play you and make you think you're divine when you're still karmic. And just realize that everybody is divine, even karmics, because karmics are divinely orchestrated in your life to help you become more divine. It's all alignment. It's all one big melting pot. It's just about what seasoning you want inside of your soup. If you don't like celery seasoning, then stop picking celery. If you don't like pork seasoning, stop picking pork seasoning. You know what I'm saying? But be mindful enough to know that just because you see that this soup needs some flavor over here, or it needs to be saved because it's too salty and it's starting to go bad, but you know how that you could use something to make the salt flavor go away, or you could use something to make the extra saltiness go away, and then even preserve it a little bit more, or what you think would, and they keep fighting you. You can't keep fighting somebody to stay in their life. Because usually when you stop fighting, that's when they start trying to figure out like why you're not fighting to stay in their life. And it's because you find peace in yourself. Even through their goofy ass spiritual attacks, them not waking up with you on time with you to keep you, because they know what time you go live. They know what time you do what you do, content create. If they not around to assist in that, you see what I'm saying? All right, I had to check on everybody's energy. Okay, so my son's safe. I gotta go ahead and hop up out of here and get ready for work. Get dressed for work. I ain't gotta be there till 11, but I don't know if I'm gonna re-wet my hair and put some product in it because I didn't put any product in it last night. I should have when I was wet when I was in the museum. While I was in the museum. while I was in the gym, but I didn't. So I might just spray it down and wet it and put some product in it before I get to work, so it could like dry like this, but then have product in it, so it'll be healthy. Because I went back to using my look. I did so many things. I went back to using so many things from the past, and it worked. And that's why I say people tell you don't go back and date old people from your past. They might be wrong. Because I went back and I used the products in my hair that I was using back in the day, and my hair feels so much smoother. Like, it was feeling so dry lately. I was like, why my hair feels so dry? Like, ugh. But I'm like rubbing my hair right now, and this shit feels so soft on the top. Like, it feels soft. It feels soft. Soft. You hear me? Soft. And that's okay. How you gonna come into my energy where I'm at comfortable and just gonna try to run me ragged? Like, ma'am, I'm in the middle of a live. Don't come over here trying to pop your shit. Respectfully. I respect the elders and their seniority, but like, ma'am, the heck? But I'm about wrapped up. It's been an hour. Oh, they trying. Yeah. Maybe she's telling me to pick up my shit. I don't know. She's like, the leak is in the front. They're leaking through the front door. Close the front door. Close the front door, sis. Sis. Okay, you good? You good? All right, that's enough pouring out for the day. All right. Well, I poured into y'all enough, I think. I don't feel like doing a tarot reading today. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I don't. The skies are blue, but it's a lot of planes trying to promote and make clouds. So, because them clouds wasn't there this morning, they flew some planes over top of here and put them things up there. So, today's a new day, and there is no sunshine. Nothing but stars in the clouds. It's alright. Whatever they say. Today's a new day. But where are my blue skies? You know, and I'm alright. Ooh, my skin feels so soft. I'm not forgetting it's Saturday. I forget that everybody else is on a lazy love right now, just sucking up the energy. And I'm like, I gotta go to work. It's my Monday. Y'all sitting here in Saturday vibes. It's like, it's Monday for me, motherfuckers. I gotta get up. I got to get up. Let me up. I got to go. It's Monday. I don't have time to just keep cool it. I need to go up and over because I gotta go ahead and get to work. But yeah, it's been a good rising. Again, recommendations for the skin. I'm so in love. I'm so happy I went and got this bottle of tea tree oil. Like, and then the thing is, I washed my face with an apricot scrub, and then I used micellar water after to cleanse my face. Right? Why, when I went over it with cotton, why was the cotton ball so dirty? Do I still have it? Look. I'm embarrassed to show y'all this, but I'm gonna show y'all this because I washed my face in the shower. Like, I was in the shower and I used my apricot scrub after I just came from the gym. I washed my hands first. I scrubbed my face with apricot scrub all around my whole face, rinsed, did it again, rinsed, and then came out the gym and then used micellar water. Micellar water is like a water cleanser. You're supposed to use it like clean your makeup off. I use a tea tree oil. Look what I got. Look at this. This came off my face after washing my face 2 times and using micellar water. And this is like what it looked like towards the end. But y'all see what I'm saying? Like, we be thinking our face is clean and ooh, it's still strong. Like, you see how I got in my nose? We be thinking our face clean the whole time. Get oil cleanse your face. I'm like, no wonder my face been breaking out. It's been low key still dirty. And I washed with a Dove bar soap too. It was like, I take all the precautions, but it's like sometimes because I haven't been using an astringent. And I used to, when I first started washing my face, when I started getting grown, I did a deep scrub. Then I would do a cleanser. Then I would do a toner. Then I would do a astringent, then toner, then a moisturizer. So I had a 5-step that I would do for my face. Lately, because I've been in this homeless bag / living in my car. But again, the place is coming. We just got approved. Everything is good. Thank God. Finally. All praise is due to the Most High for that. But I was like trying to only like wash my face with like just Dove soap, and then I would do like I would come out the shower after scrubbing my face, and I would do like what was that? There was an exfoliating toner that I was using from The Ordinary Skin. My skin was pretty clear then too. And a retinol oil, and then a moisturizer from Olay. But I'm thinking back to my skin when I had the best skin when I was young, and it definitely gave scrub cleanser, toner, no, scrub cleanser, astringent toner, and moisturizer. Appreciate you. So, see these little. And when I had my clear skin as an adult, I used to use a clay mask. I can't use a clay mask because I'm in a car and I don't feel comfortable being in the gym, sitting there with a mask on my face, like after my shower, and people just walk in the bathroom after they playing basketball. Like, what the fuck is this lady here doing? So really, when I start get back, I feel like when I get into my place, I can really get back to my rituals of that aspect of myself. But yeah, the skincare definitely gave it's getting better. Thank God. Again, tea tree oil. I got this from Trader Joe's. You see Trader Joe's spa at the top. It's 100% Australian tea tree oil. Where is okay man when you need them? Where's man when you need them? Like, yeah, I got shit from Australia, nigga. Y'all shit got, yeah, I got that yeah over there. Y'all got that yeah. Oh no, one time I'm tired. What the fuck is that in my back? Do y'all feel that? Y'all see that? You trying to put a goddamn battery in my back or some shit. I don't know what that was. I ain't like that. That don't feel good. Try something else. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, that wasn't it. I'm like, what is that in my back? That shit hurt. Shit mad annoying. But yeah, I think that's about it for today. Excuse me. You know what? Since I'm burping, I'm starting to feel less tired because whatever that was in my back was draining me. But it's out the way now. I'm gonna go ahead and get out this taro. I'm so sad I don't have no sunflower seeds. I'm gonna go ahead and do y'all some taro real quick before we go, cause I had to get that shit on my back. That shit was annoying. All right. Like my Palo Santo real quick. Clear the space. What's up, Marvin? What's up, the plug-in guy? What's up, Perpetual Atlantean? What's up, Miss Ma'am? What's up, The Safe? Thesis? Appreciate you. I want to thank the angels, the ancestors, divine beings for the highest one like to come around me and surround me at this time as I channel this message for the whole entire collective. I want this message to be, as Lightworks would say, all of y'all are none of me. This is Palo Santo. If you want Palo Santo and Sage bundles, I actually sell these on my website. It comes with this is Dragon's Blood, but I also have regular Sage as well. It comes in a bundle with this and this in a bag together. Appreciate you. So these two come together. So you're supposed to Sage first and then Palo Santo, but I like Palo Santo. It wakes me up. I need to wake up. So, yeah. That's over there burning, doing his thing. Ruminating all through. All right. Let's quickly do this reading. I'm not going to take that just yet. Remember, this reading is going to be generalized for the collective, you know. Most tarot readers will be saying the same thing, but in different ways, because this is a collective energy. I'm reading everyone's energy at the same time. And the card that came out is the Queen of Wands, baby, big dog. Hey, oh. If you know, you know. I'm a Queen of Wands. It's a fire sign. It's a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, feminine. I love me a fire sign woman. I'm not going to lie to y'all. When we in our bag, we feel good and we like get our shit together. Like, we are unfuckwithable. Now, a fire sign that's like going through some karma and some shit still will be a bitch. I'm not going to lie to y'all. But fire sign woman that's just on her stuff, like in her bag, like we be so chill. Like when we really got our stuff together, we be chill. Like when I had my own apartment, I was chill. Like I really had, it was no problem. It was chill. It was like, it was so cool, calm, collect. It was just chill. Like, come over my space. I'm gonna cook for you. I'm gonna clean my house. You want to eat? I'm folding laundry while you here. Whatever you want to do, you can do in my house. I'm chilling. As long as my son is comfortable, you can be here. If my son starts saying stuff about you and he be like rushing to go be with his friends and leave me alone with you, then yeah, something's up. You gotta get the fuck out. But fire sign women in a bag, definitely somebody you want to have on your team. Abundance. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles to the Queen of Wands. Okay, abundant man to a strong, successful woman. Is given relationship might actually be okay. It's giving abundance. It's giving whatever they about to bring up together. And the Pentacle is a Earth sign. That's Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. So those two energies coming together will be some kind of abundance. Yep, and there's an offer being made. Ace of Pentacles. I can't make it up. There's a relationship offer being made. It's like, are you willing to go this route with me or not? Because do you want to ride in the backseat of a caddy? Hey, that nigga really actually has a Cadillac. That's funny. All right, sorry. That's my own life. My bad, y'all. I'm bleeding over a reading. My bad. This is love at first sight for somebody. This was love at first sight for somebody. So they're finally being able to act on it. With that Eight of Wands. The 11th first sight is going to be origin healing because it's a wand card. So wands to me always speak about healing generational curses and origins. So going with that 11th first sight instinct and like not letting up on it. You know, when you really stick with somebody that you like had first love, like, and like you was like, I got to talk to that person. And you just made you have to talk to that person. You're supposed to stay with that. Because usually your body's not going to tell you to do something that you don't want to do. And it's not always just sexual. It's just like, who is that? I gotta talk to them. Like something in your spirit just navigates you to that person. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The last person I was talking to, my most recent relationship, people like it's a narcissist. It might have been, but something about that person. Like when I first met them, I was with somebody, but something about them was just like. And then they walked up to me. I was like, oh shit, like fuck, God. You know what I'm saying? And then here we are 2 years later, like. But that could just be for friends. It don't have to be for, relationship. It could just be like there was a connection, a soul contract there that's meant to be like business related. Like our two personalities together would like on a podcast be untouched. Like, but what? What are you talking about? First of all, like just seeing those two combative relationships or those two combative energies going back and forth on a podcast kind of deal, shit would be lit. It don't have to be a relationship always. Remember, also contracts don't relate or don't end up with sex or marriage. What's up? How y'all feeling? I hope y'all feeling good today. But anyways, love at first sight is coming into play. Okay, and it's a full card. The full card says take that leap of faith. Take that leap of faith. It's saying take the leap of faith. We got the Ace of Chalices. Ooh, somebody up in here, sacral chakra. Hold on now. Somebody's sacral need to get balanced. Somebody need to balance that sacral out. Oh, this beat up BMW. I ain't seen this motherfucker in a long time. All right, Ace of Challenge. They think you're an everlasting source of energy. So it's time for us to go ahead and navigate somewhere else real quick, because I ain't about to have nobody come eating up my goddamn sacral. We over here chilling. Fuck that. 8 doobies to the face. Fuck that. But yeah, nigga, I'm happy as a bitch. Look, we about to be able to. I got my own place finally. Look at them putting all these ugly ass clouds in the sky. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to go ahead and show this. Look at them putting these clouds in the sky. I just want y'all to know that we be having good, clear skies a lot of the times, and the universe be fucking up what is already naturally divine, okay? Y'all see that shit. These clouds is bullshit. These clouds ain't supposed to be here today. Usually they just let that shit ride, but nah, they said, For that one, we don't want that to be true. I'm telling you, when you divinely really elevate with somebody, and the system don't like it, they be trying to block it. And I already know, because the first person I saw on my timeline today is that person. It happens every single time I connect with that person. It's the same fucking pattern every time. We be cooling. I'm like, oh shit, okay, hey, fine shit. Boom. They start putting all these random ass clouds. Y'all don't have a divine connection, but then when it's that toxic ass nigga that only want to be in Bitcoin and want to control somebody and keep somebody low and small, they be letting the sky be clear as blue. This is the reality you're supposed to be in, because he all wrapped up in crypto. But funny thing is, other dude got crypto too, so it's like, what's the beef? What's the problem? Anyways, that's just my reality. I noticed. Yeah, y'all when y'all see that shit, y'all better look at that. They putting them clouds up there today. They putting them up there today. But yeah, here's my hand. My broken pinky. It messes up my elbow, my prime meridian. It messes up my balance and my spirit, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if I get surgery on it, it might fix it, but I feel like it's a way I could heal it holistically too. I like stretching my arm the right way. There you go, right there. It's that misfire right there. Ooh! What's up, Marta? That sounds like the bus down in Atlanta. Hey, the Marta bus. All right, this relationship is going to create some kind of harmony. This everlasting love that you guys are going to create when you take this leap of faith. Ooh, I don't know what I just stretched in my back, but that shit just felt so good. It just feels like it's a cool sensation going through my arm. It's going to create some kind of unlikely partnership between a kid and a guy, or a guide. It could be a spiritual guide for this kid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But we have a Queen of Swords coming through. That's a air sign woman, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini female who's going to create some kind of backstab and betrayal. They're going to do some shit so they can get some clout. So be mindful of any Libra women, any Aquarius women, or Gemini women around you at this time. They're going to do something to backstab you and get some clout. I already know 3. I know 3 of all of them, and all 3 of them have been giving me nothing but hell this whole entire time. One of them is my ex's ex. Well, is he my boyfriend? I don't know. He said he's his ex. And 2 of them is relatives. Okay, so because you about to reach some kind of celebrity status or some kind of mastery, so they just trying to be in the way right now. Then we got the Knight of Cups. Okay, this is a quick-witted thinker. Somebody riding around thinking quick. Okay, quick-witted thinker. You being a quick-witted thinker, I'm going to channel it like this. It's either two ways it can go. You being a quick-witted thinker is going to get around this treachery and you're going to see it before it comes. Or they're going to be such a quick-witted thinker that you're going to get that, you're going to feel that betrayal. But it's still going to give you status because people going to see them for who they are. Because people are watching all the time. People always watching behind the scenes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And it's funny because like if it would be like, for instance, if it's the ex, girl, you said you just letting that boy go. You better stop that. You better leave that boy alone. They're picking the best person for the job to do this, to stand in front of the crowd and get this job done. My finger was caught on. All eyes are watching at this time. I'm telling you, people are watching this situation play out. Like, I think I see what the popular opinion would be to do, but then also there's another opinion about what to do with that. You know? And of course, I'm always going to stand on business for my people. The kid who avoided and tricked death. So as long as no children are getting hurt, I'm always with whatever. But when children is getting hurt or getting taken advantage of, message from Papa Legba, it's time to put in some work. It's time to put that hard work effort in so that the lover's card can shine through. Because love is the only thing that's going to heal everything. We be trying to make it like more money, more status. It's really the love. Because love would make people stop putting money and price tags on everything. Like, if we understood what we needed to do in this world, like, we keep on saying we got problems and we need to, oh, Trump is crazy. Oh, he's doing this. But it's like, if y'all really loved America, y'all would just stop giving a fuck about what Trump is doing and go fucking start a garden in your backyard and shut the fuck up and talk about hungry people. Like, if you really gave a fuck, sorry for the vulgar way to say it, but like, if you really gave a fuck about America, you would just go in your garden right now and go like, you will go in your backyard, you will go in your apartment, you will get a bucket, you will get a bin, a freaking rubber bin, like those storage bins, put some soil in it and grow a garden in your house and get a little green light or something. If you really gave a fuck. High priestess shit, because I already seen this shit coming a mile away. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. Third eye always been seeing everything from the beginning of time. It's the sun right there, baby. It's all right here for me. All lined up. 3 dots in a straight line. Bow, bow, bow. Think of your body like that. Bow, 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 bow. You know what I'm saying? Like, High Priestess already seen it. You see the diamond right there too. You see that motherfucker right on my face. And people, boom, 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 boom. Right there. I ain't get these tattooed here. Born like this. Y'all see the mole in the middle. And then the 4 swirls, bringing that energy into center. High priestesses come to break down war. Patriarchy is like men walking around with swords. I'm the kind of woman, you got a big old sword you swinging around here, huh? Let me take that joint and tie it up and break that shit, because you're not about to be playing with me. High priestess shit. With the scrolls. Bitch, I am the scroll. Master manifester. Life path number 1. Bitch, I know who the fuck I am. We breaking all that shit down. Fuck y'all talking about? With love. And that's the message. Okay? Let's keep on going with the reading. We leaving behind things that bring us disgust. Who's this weirdo that's on my live telling me to shut up? I'm gonna put you in timeout real quick. Sure, just message me. We can work something out. Time to leave behind things that bring disgust. Hermit. And that's the wheel of fortune. That's how we gonna get where we gotta go. We gotta live in our imagination with the Seven of Cups. This is the imagination manifestation card. That's how you look. You see, she got a scroll up there too. A god, a princess, a queen getting her scrolls. Her sash is on her. Dressed like she's high honor. Sash with different collars, necklaces. Upright. 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 Can you give me your IG or email so that I can send you a message? My IG is at Euphoria with 9 A's. So the word Euphoria with 9 A's and 1 underscore. You're going to see me with an afro that look like this, but just bigger. Which is funny because my hair is way longer now. But shrinkage. Bow. And that's all the way up here by my ear. That's straight across from right there. Bow. Hair getting long, baby. All right, let's finish up this reading. This is moon card, yeah, because this moon cycle, this all happened in this moon cycle, this particular moon cycle with this black moon that just came, this eclipse moon. It helped eclipse out all that bullshit ass. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, let me stop. It helped eclipse out all that bullshit ass energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If you had to go through a breakup, an ex, a divorce, a separation, whatever you going through, it's finalized. The world said so. It's a world card. It's like a snake that's shedding its skin. You're shedding that old version of yourself to become something new. So if you don't understand that at this point, like, you literally gotta shed shit to become new. Like, what are you still here for? Like, how are you still surviving if you don't realize that certain versions of you have to die for the other versions to live? Like, the version of you that relies on clout, or the version of you that relies on gossiping about people, or the version of you that relies on hurting people, or the version of you that relies on, being up underneath your kids all the time. Different versions of you require a different version of you. So in order to get to that version of you, thank you. In order to get to that version of you, you have to elevate, grow, and become something new. And you have to shed off that dead stuff. Like, it's gotta go. We keep our lips hydrated over here. Drink lots of coconut water. Do not drink regular water. I mean, you can drink regular water, but I prefer you drink coconut water because it has H3O2 and lots of electrolytes. I really do like this chapstick. It's called Smoothness from Nivea. Lip care. Broad spectrum. It has SPF in it too. Don't breathe. I still have morning breath. All right. We got 3 more cards and then we're done with this. And then I'm going to go to the other oracles so we can get up out of here. Well, I just saw the Emperor card try to flip out. This is a big chunk. I'm not going to take it, but it says blessings, but watch out for your kids. Then the Devil card at the bottom. Okay, big chunks keep trying to fly out. So, become a dialect. Oh, that's funny because my son is a Knight of Swords. And Temperance, Sagittarian energy, make the right decision about this Queen of Pentacles because they're trying to play a joke on you. It's funny because I see the forehead formation. I'm like, I saw my grandmother tapping here. I'm like, what you want? I mean, when you see that heavy brow right there, she got that. That's her forehead. It's like a circle or something. I'm like, what you doing up in here? I see you. We trying. Because she tried to partner up with my other ex to try to get me up out of here. She think I don't know. I be seeing behind the scenes, baby. You can't pull one over my eyes. I haven't seen everything. I seen him in your house, in your mirror. He's a mirror reflection of my father. You can't get by on the high priestess. I see everything before it even happens. Years before it happens. And people be looking at me like, she's crazy, she's delusional. Look, tower for their ass. Your plan's gonna fall through because I can see, because partnerships are meant to come together and y'all keep trying to block that shit. I can't give my life to you. You can become the abundant one. Why not? Why not? If God said I can, then why not? If God said yes, how you gonna say no? You know what I'm saying? People be tripping me out. Like, if God say yes, how you feel like you got the right to say no if God keeps saying yes? If God keep being like, yeah, 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 and you keep being like, nah, 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 what the hell? What's wrong with you? Who you following at this point? If something keep coming through, like, okay, say you try to bully a person out of being a speaker for years, but somehow they still getting the platform, they still growing, they still getting their message out there, they still got videos where they still popping up in your space, people around you popping up with them, linking up with them, syncing up with them. How you feel like you gonna tell them no? Who are you to tell them no? Okay, the story goes, okay, for the ones who play lottery, 4 is a number, so 4, and then peace and harmony will come when you follow this love at first sight situation for this Queen of Swords. But be sure to be the kid that tricked death. So don't let this love kill your inner child. Do not let love kill your inner child, Queen of Wands. Okay? Do not let love stop you from being dope ass you. Okay, so for your soul, for water, we have the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on, somebody in my ear. Hold on. That was an old one. I haven't seen that one in a long time. Who was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And the story goes like, being a quick-witted thinker will get this night of... Being a quick-witted thinker will bring on some kind of partnership, which will bring in some everlasting energy sources. You just got to use your imagination and follow the message of letting the right one lead. So letting the right one do the job, okay? For the Earth sign, Pentacles, material gain, money, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Story goes, you'll reach some kind of celebrity or mastery level once you take this offer that someone's trying to give you. It will be very abundant. It will require a lot of hard work, but it will help you become the Queen of Pentacles, which is an abundant woman. Which my grandma, I can't give you my life. She's a Queen of Pentacles. She's an abundant woman. She got a Range Rover outside the house, Benz trucks. Hey, if God said what God said, you can't get mad at what God said. He said it's supposed to be me next. Go ahead and pass that crown on over here, baby girl. Your mama said so. She gave me the pentacle. She put it on my forehead and said, yes, my granddaughter will be blessed. She always said, y'all better stop messing with my seed, because she seen how people used to treat me back in the day. She seen who was treating me nice and who wasn't. She used to watch that shit. She used to be like, okay, I'm going to see how y'all treat her, because I know who she is. I'm giving her my blessing. I'm going to see how y'all treat her. And look, every one of her children that treat me good, they was treated bad by one particular sibling. Grandma. It's my great grandma I'm talking about. Okay? Don't. Hey, what's up, love? Don't come for who a grandmother. If a grandmother already put her blessing on you, if the grandma already put the blessing on me, why are you trying to put the stressing on me? Don't be mad at what grandma said. I'm just saying. Okay. So for the swords, we got some kind of backstabbing betrayal from a Queen of Swords is about to come through. Another grandma. I got one of my grandmas is the Queen of Swords. I got a Queen of Swords grandma and a Queen of Pentacles grandma. It says a backstabbing betrayal coming from her. You better watch your back today. But you will be a dialect in this situation and be smart enough to see it before it happens. I already see myself. I feel myself getting drowsy right now. I'm like, I already know it's you. Whoa. Every time I get up, you try to take some of my little chicken. You eat my chicken. I don't even eat meat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 for the major arcana. It says, take this leap of faith like a fool. You will get your preferred outcome with the world card. Just follow your intuition and things that did happen during the. Make sure you keep on eclipsing out energy that was supposed to go over and die out with the last moon. This is your wheel of fortune. This is meant to happen. You have to leave behind things that bring you disgust. It's being like pounded in your head. Leave behind them bad shits. And when the high priestess, you seen this coming already. Stop acting like you didn't. You already saw it coming. Love is going to be the thing that break it apart. You truly who you're supposed to be on this lover's card with. Whoever you feel like this is supposed to be that moment with, that's what you're going to do it with. And all eyes are watching at this time. Get ready. I just want to get married. Maybe at the altar with your white dress. Let's get married. Baby, let's get married. See, first of all, I know these so-called players wouldn't say this. I'm gonna be real and say what's on my heart. Okay, I can't sing like that, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just having a moment. That ain't my song. If it was my song, I could sing it, but I can't sing like them. I can only sing like me. And I want to be my lady. Yeah, yeah. Come on, won't you be my lady? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm screaming at this point. Last card, temperance. Make the right decision. Be an angel, make the right decision. Don't just make a decision just because you feel like it's the right thing to do. Make sure you make the right decision. Make the right decision. Do the right thing, like Spike Lee would say. Spike Lee. Do the right thing. Just because a nigga pop up on your face after a long time, like, what's up? What's popping? Don't mean, because where you been at? But just because you've been with somebody for a long time, don't mean you stay locked down. And just because you met somebody new, don't mean, hey, and they got some good wood, that's where you're supposed to stay around. And just because somebody got money, don't mean that you're supposed to be with them either. That's all my options, honestly. I just described every single dude that's in my face. And I was just like, my son was like, it's 4 of them. Make a choice. Like, he trying to put me on with somebody else. He like, what about this person? I'm like, huh? What, you like him or something? I do remember one time he did take me on his 4-wheeler under a full moon. That nigga was playing with my spirit. He was popping wheelies. My fucking back was about to touch the fucking cement. I did not like that at all. He was trying to scare me into trauma bonding him. Because, like, I got so scared that it opened my shit up. And it was like, the vibe was there. I was like, no! I never wanted this to happen. You scared me into this. This is not right. If they trauma bond you into opening up your wound, it ain't right. It's like a flower. You're not supposed to scare a flower in the opening. You're supposed to water it. Speak to it. Like DJ Khaled said, I love you. I love you. I love you. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. Okay? So, if it's not given that, you're not supposed to be opening up. I hate these men. I want to back. My back is like this. This is the road, and we driving like damn near 30, 45 miles per hour. My back is like this on the ground while he popped up in a wheelie. I'm like, boy, I'm scared. And my energy could shift your energy, and we could accidentally flip this motherfucker. I had on flip flops or Crocs at the time. So I wasn't even like dressed to be popping wheelies. I thought he was just gonna ride me down and drive me back. This nigga, yeah. I'm like, ah! Okay. And I don't even like to use this look because this is my creepy look. But like, so for me, because that's not my usual face, I have to make my face like that. Don't judge me, love me. But like, So again, do the right thing, like Spike Lee said. Do the right thing. You know, you're building with someone you can grow. It's like, dude was like, we could be grandparents together, but you didn't help me fold my clothes last night. Tower. It's like it's so many people to just try it with, and it's like, you know, so make the right decision for you. I can't tell you what to do because, of course, look, I'm trying to make my own decisions in my own life. I'm just trying to put it up on the look. I'm trying to put it on the floor for whoever's trying to put it on the floor for me. If you want me to put it on the floor, I need you to see you put it on the floor. Put it on the floor. Look, put a ribbon on me. I'll be acting brand new. You know, put it on the floor for me. Oh, look, they got the King of Swords just trying to come out. He said that King of Swords I'm gonna try to wrap around. You know, I see him sticking his little head out like, hey, what's up? What's popping? What's up? Where you been at? Where have you been? Where have you been? Oh my life. Oh my life. You are pretty. No chance. It's probably you're lesbian. Look, that's what that Queen of Wands. You seen the Queen of Wands came out first in the spread, right? The Queen of Wands came out first in the spread because there's this Leo girl and there's this Aries girl. They fine shit. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Both of them are fine shit. Like both of them are complete. Like one's fine because I like how like her tone is like she's like it'd be like boy like she's like one of the niggas for real like boy like what like her mannerisms remind me of me so much. But the other one. It's just something about her just being like the rapper, like don't give a fuck, like it's the same person. One of them actually danced on the pole. One of them had a pole at her event, and they both be having an event. It's the same. We all the same energy, which is like message devil, but the devil energy in the upright actually speaks to opening, and I'm gonna read it to y'all out the book, so I don't think that I'm just trying to make this shit up. But it talks about being sensual and expressing sensuality for the for healing, of course. So let's go ahead and get into it. Devil card. Obscurity and deception. All right. And it says light, charm, seduction, magic, or magnetism, sexuality, experienced freely, passionate spirit. Okay. But shadow is lust. Okay. Temptation, greed, lack of scruples, abuse, evil, self-destructive will. So this didn't come out in the shadow because obviously we in the light energy today. But yeah, so both of them women like they ooze. Right? Look, the card just said vroom. The card was like vroom 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 vroom. Not the car said vroom 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 vroom. The car was like, yeah, that's what we trying to get at. That over there. Look over there. The car spoke. But long story short, yeah, just it said death, so rebirth is coming very soon. Um, yeah. I'm good. How are you? Y'all good over here? Now I would do some more tarot, but we've been in here for over an hour. We've been in here for an hour and 30 minutes. Actually, it's about to be an hour and 40 minutes. So I think those messages were pretty clear. Somebody's love at first sight finally about to hit. I had a lot of love at first sight because every single person that I met loved me at first sight and wanted to go ahead and get a bite. So that applies to me in so many different ways. But however that applies to your life, let that resonate for you. Because I had a lot of love at first sight. The Leo, love at first sight. Hey, hey, hey. But I also wasn't all the way spiritually balanced and grounded in myself, so I really didn't know how to approach that. And that's another thing that I also teach. Like I'm not just here for just tarot. I guess, like she said, I'm an oracle because it's like I give my own life lessons and my own life experiences and my tarot at the same time. So I'm more of an oracle because I also dream and see. So it's like for me,